Mind state, kinda scary. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath and put me on the front line. 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 Hold strong.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's happening, America? It's Dion Evans, head football coach, South City, known as South San Francisco High School. Got a great one for you today. You know, I've had a lot of conversations with the gentlemen who are seniors and things of that nature. And at the end of every interview, I ask the question, give me 3 people, nominate 3 people. And on every single list, my next interviewee has been on that list. Mr. Kieon Miller, incoming freshman. Kieon, how you doing today?
Good. How are you, Coach?
Oh, man, I'm doing well. Considering all the stuff we're going through, I still have so much hope. And I see our football season in a nutshell, like your development. You know, when I first met you, you was just finishing the 8th grade, and we had our Zoom recruit conference. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that a lot. Well,
I remember that. And look at how you have developed. You've gotten taller, you've gotten more muscular since that time. And so I'm excited to have you as our interview guest. You are the first freshman and the first JV player to be a part of the South City Football Podcast. What do you think about that, man?
it's pretty cool. I'm honored to be the first one. I just gotta represent for my team, you know.
That's what's up. You got to represent for your team. I got some questions that I have crafted for you specifically. You don't know any of these questions. And like our audience, I tell our audience all the time, they never know what the questions are going to be because I want them to give honest, heartfelt, on the spot answers. Got to prepare them. Never know when a recruiter, never know when a sports writer is going to interview them. So we just got to get them ready. And what I really like about this opportunity is over the next 4 years, Kieon Miller is going to be interviewed a lot, and not just for football. I guarantee you that. And I'm going to look forward to taking this video, which is his first interview video, and then looking at what it looks like the second half of his senior year. I'm pretty sure we're going to laugh. He's going to probably like a grown man ready to be married with kids by time he's a senior because he's a dope dude. I really like this kid, and I'm really excited about coaching him. But those of you who get to watch this video, you got to follow his career the entire 4 years because I tell you, just a short amount of time he's been at South City to right now, a lot of growth. And so let's get into it. Kieon, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name's Kieon Miller. I'm a freshman at South City. I'm on the JV team.
On the JV squad, and that's because I make sure that all incoming freshmen on the JV squad. That's just one of our policies. All right, what were your grades in middle school? I know, but the people don't know. Talk about how you dealt with academics in middle school. You're learning academics in high school, but you commanded academics in middle school. What was it like?
My grades weren't the best at times, but that's because I forgot a few assignments. But once I turned those in, I was almost A student. I had a couple B's here and there, but my grades were pretty good.
Pretty good. Mostly A's, then B's, but you had a few B's. What about C's? How many C's did you have?
Oh, if I ever had a C, it was for at most a month, and then I would just fix it right away.
What about D's?
Oh, no, never.
What about F's?
Oh, no, I would not be allowed to have an
F. That's right. That's parenting, right? Your parents F's is not an option, right?
Yeah,
that's how I am.
Took out of basketball.
You could get a C just going to class every day and being a nice guy. So an F means you probably didn't go to class, or when you went, you was a jerk. And so can't have no F's. F's are I think it's harder to get an F than it is to get an A. It's hard to get an F. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you got to just ignore and just forget. Just don't have a care in order to get an F. All right, let's go to my next question. What are you most looking forward to as it relates to playing football?
I'm looking forward to growing as an athlete, just getting ready for the next level of play and to have fun.
Now, I bring this question up because for the most part, your entire life growing up, you've been a basketball player.
Yeah.
Basketball is your number one sport. I remember in the recruit meeting that I had with you and your mother, one of the prerequisites was like, "Hey, coach, I need you to know he's a basketball player first. I'm kind of looking at him playing football because he kind of wants to do it, but you don't have football experience, correct?"
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it. I am your first football coach. I'm honored that your mother allows it. And oh, by the way, this is not a part of the questions that I originally had, but your mom is now a friend of mine on Facebook. She made a comment last night about going out and getting snacks and you not wanting snacks or sugar. And then she was like, "Who is my son? What is going on with my son? He just rejected ice cream on movie night." And I was like, "Yes, that's my guy." She's like, "Coach, what did you do to my son?" I said, "He's an elite athlete, and elite athletes eat differently." Say that fast 4 times. Elite athletes eat differently. And so when I saw that post, I was like, yes. Why? Now you can tell the truth. Why'd you reject the ice cream?
Oh no, I just wanted to eat right to be like physically and like athletically better. So I've been trying to avoid snacks
Good.
like chips and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, bad snacks. I mean, it's all right to snack. I don't want you to think you can't have snacks, but you want to eat clean snacks. You want to eat good snacks. All
Yeah.
right. How did your family react when you made it known that you wanted to play this sport, football? How did they react to that?
Oh, they were positive about it. They were like kind of iffy at the start because injuries and all that, but they were like pretty pushing me towards it, so I can get like more experience other than just basketball.
Yeah. Have you been watching a lot of the college games lately? Like I just finished watching Ohio State win a pretty good game against Northwestern. It's a pretty sloppy game at points, but it was a really really good game. And so have you got a chance to watch a lot more college football?
No, I haven't been watching too much football. I watched some about a month ago, but I haven't really recently.
Okay. And now we're going to have to up your football game because the more
Yeah.
football again, you don't want to watch football like a fan watch football. That's a waste of time. You want
Mhm.
to watch football as a point of studying football. You want to scout the next level. And the reason why I bring this up to you, because I knew that we were having this interview today, and I was amazed at how many between Ohio State and Northwestern, and last night when I watched USC and Oregon, the amount of guys playing football who previously only played basketball is astounding to me. Even how offensive coordinators have adopted basketball terminology to help basketball players become even more powerful as football players. I thought that I said I think about you when I think of that. Like this guy is a basketball player. So what is best to tell him? Run a 10-yard curl or a 7-yard hook, or just say, "Hey, look, you see that guy that's playing outside linebacker? I want you to go post him up and then run away from him." And I think things like that will help you develop in the early stages. Now, as you grow in football, the language, the rules are important. But in the first stages, I think there's nothing wrong with that. So I would like to challenge you to increase your college football because you're going to hear a lot of basketball references, and I think it'll really help you develop along the way. All right, what do you expect out of this season? A lot going on, a lot of ups, a lot of downs, this and that, a lot of changes. What do you expect out of the season?
I expect us to like utterly dominate the competition. I feel like we're ready for to win all of our games.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I love the thought of that. And I agree with you. Because we're not practicing like we're okay with losing. We're
Mhm.
practicing like we're trying to go from worst to first. For those of you who are freshmen incoming, losses are not a part of our culture. So I love the fact that you think like that. All for that. What do you expect out of a teammate? You look around, a lot of guys you're meeting for the first time, a lot of guys, they're now in high school. They're not the same kid they were in middle school. What does Kieon Miller look for in a teammate?
Someone to just like joke around with and like push you to the next level, but also have fun at practice and to like talk to. Just a nice guy, but also hardworking.
Hard working is key. Someone you can joke with. We do a lot of joking around in football
Yeah,
practice, so long as you don't lose a rep, and so
yeah,
long as you're paying attention. I got a rule. Look, if you want to dance around and stuff, I don't have a problem. Some kids, they're just multi like that. They can't just do one thing. They have to do this and that, but they're thoroughly paying attention. And I get it. But when I call on you, you say, huh? When I call on you, say, can you repeat yourself, coach? Well, then now all the funny games is over with. Now you got to lock in because you've proven that you can't pay attention to more than one thing at a time. So, if you have you ever got caught doing that?
no, not recent. No, I haven't, but I think I will in the future, probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you too. When you're a
Yeah.
leader, now I'm gonna tell you, can I give you a secret? When you get in trouble with me, it's gonna feel like, wow, he like really went off on me for what? I mean, I didn't do nothing compared. But when you're a leader, oh yeah, the coach has got to go off on the leader. Because if
Yeah.
he doesn't go off on the leader, everybody else is going to assume they can get away with the same stuff, and they can't. So
Mhm.
I'm giving you a warning. You better be careful when you cut up, because I'm gonna put 20 on I'm gonna put 10 on a 20 or 20 on a 10. I don't really know. Have you ever heard that metaphor? You put 10 on a 20. Is it you putting a 10 on a 20? So no. It should be a 20 on a 10.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
That makes more sense. See, I
Yeah.
like talking to smart kids. They can figure stuff out. All right. What do you expect out of yourself?
Oh, I expect myself to like be able to push my teammates and to help with the team a lot, like just be a leader and like guide the team.
Well, that's good stuff. And what do you think it's going to take to be a good leader?
Oh, like just I have to be at my best so that my teammates can be at my best or at their best. And to keep pushing, but also like be very helpful if they got questions and answer them. If they got like a problem they need that I could help them with,
Good stuff. Great team perspective. Which varsity athlete do you want to see the most play? Which varsity, out of all the varsity athletes, which one after your first JV game, then the varsity plays? Which guy are you most excited to see play? You want to see how he actually does this thing.
Oh, definitely Angel Prieto, because I remember coming into the season at Orange Park, we like practiced around, and he was just like a huge guy. Like he was he did running back and middle linebacker, and those were like the positions that I wanted to play, and so I had to watch a lot of him, and he showed me like the ropes, and like yeah, I'm excited to see him play.
He's a senior, been through a lot, and we're looking forward to him getting out of South City with an incredible football season this year. That's good stuff. Pretty dope. How do you balance academics and athletics? How do you balance that? You're not allowed to get a D, and F is not an option. So you got to shoot. Might as well shoot for the moon, because the lowland is not an option for you. How do you balance academics and sports?
Academics and sports, I like academics for me, it's not too bad. I'm pretty smart, so I know how to like get my work done. And but sports, I just have fun with it. So academically, it's not really challenging that much. But yeah, so I can play a lot of sports normally.
That's good. That's good. I mean, academics doesn't have to be challenging. I don't know where did we get to in the world where academics meant that it has to be so challenging. I mean, for some people, if you're smart and you've been building your academics and you've been focusing on your studies, after a while, things just kind of come to you. It's not natural. It's because you put in the hard work. And so that's good stuff. I appreciate that answer. Tell me about your off-season sand dune workouts. Those were epic during the summer. You and a couple of friends. Talk about how you guys did that, what you were doing, why you were doing it. You got videos on social media about it. I used to like them all because I'm like, dang, we can't be together right now, but they are out there doing sand dune work. Talk a little bit about it and the processes of how you got those young men together.
Yeah, like me and some of my friends, that was our basketball coach leading that. And so he invited us to go with his son, who is like six, like he's like 6'2", as like a sophomore, junior, and he's like hella athletic. So he invited us to go to sand dunes with him, and we've just been like working out almost like every week. Like in the summer, every week we would work out like 2-3 times a week.
What did it feel like? How did it shape your body? How did it shape your mind? How did it challenge you?
Oh, it changed my body a lot, and like mentally, like I just like got physically and mentally tougher. I got skinnier and stronger and just faster overall, because like in the sand you feel kind of slow, but then when you actually like run on the field and like on concrete, then you're just hella fast. It's like weird, but it's helpful a lot.
It's one of the things we do in track and field. We take you out to the beach, have you run in the sand, because the ground gives. We know on a track it's not going to give, and so that power that you have to put in the sand goes down into the ground, and that's why your feet, go down into the sand. But when you put that same amount of power on a surface that doesn't give, well, now you have propulsion going forward, and so now you just got to know how to control the propulsion going forward. I love it. I love it. So I didn't have any problem seeing you guys out there. How did you get some of your other teammates out there who play football with you? How did you get them out there?
Oh, our coach shouted, like he called all of our only our basketball, like, so like there's like 7 of us, and we're all on a basketball team, and our coach like got us all together in like a group chat and asked if we wanted to come out, and most of us said yeah, but some of us couldn't go every now and then, but we would always like still work even if we didn't go. But
Good
yeah.
stuff. Good stuff. Basketball and football working together. What's your favorite video game? And I'm assuming you play video games. What's your
Yeah.
favorite one?
At the moment, it's probably 2K. I've been playing a lot of basketball 2K because a lot of my favorite players are in there, and like it's cool to like see them play.
Well, that leads to my next question on favorites. What are your favorite? Who are your favorite basketball players? I want to know your top 3. Your top
Top 3.
3. But give it to me 1, 2, 3, or 3, 2, 1. Who are your top 3 basketball players?
Like fun to watch. Top 3. At 3, I got like LeBron. At 2, Anthony Edwards, and at 1, John Morant, because John Morant's a leader, and like he's like new to the game, or not new to the game, but like it's his second year already, and like he's just athletic and just always thinking of others before him. So I like watching him a lot.
Now, who does he play for?
He plays for the Memphis Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies. Is
Yeah.
he the one that they got rid of their original point guard, send him, I think, to Denver or something? I sent him to Denver or Utah.
Yeah, I think so. He was like the second pick in the draft last year. He was really good.
What school, what college did he go to?
Oh, I'm not sure. I haven't looked into that yet.
But you like watching him. He's your favorite as it relates to now, as far as watching on TV and things of that nature.
Yeah.
Do you play with him? Do you use him as one of the teams you play when you're playing video games?
Oh, I'm trying to get him on my team, but it's like tough to get him because they haven't really released any good versions of him. But yeah, I'm trying to get him on my team.
All right. And you got LeBron James at 3. Wow. Okay. What about all time? Who are your top 3 basketball players of all times?
Number 3, Jordan. He's like really athletic.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? Did you just say Michael Jordan at number 3? Oh, I don't like your list already. I already don't like your list. Go ahead, proceed. I might drop you to number 2 on the depth chart. I might have to drop you to number 2. You said Jordan at number 3? That's blasphemy. All right, keep going. Who's number 2?
Number 2, I have to say LeBron, because he's a leader, and like when he leaves the team, he makes it better, and he's just a hardworking athlete. Yeah.
All right. I can give you that with LeBron. I'm not mad at LeBron. He does make teams better. Teams that ought not even sniff the playoffs go to the finals purely because of LeBron James. Yeah. I dig that thoroughly. All right. Who's number 1?
Then number 1 has to be Kobe, because
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, his work ethic and like his leadership skills and like how he takes over games was really cool.
You know, Kobe Bryant is just Michael Jordan younger, right?
Yeah, but I feel like Kobe Bryant can shoot the ball a bit better than Jordan.
Okay, well, I mean, look, I can tell you about the best quarterbacks. Uh, Basketball, I do not. And let me be honest with you. I love watching basketball. Love watching it. Cannot tell you a thing that they're doing outside of dribbling and throwing the ball around. Like running plays in basketball. I'm like, what? They run plays in basketball? Really? How do you
Yeah.
do that? I mean, they're just running around. I mean, to me, they're just running around. Then you get some guy like Steph Curry, who's like, if you're from the Bay Area, you're kind of spoiled seeing a guy like Steph Curry because like nobody should be shooting like that. Nobody should be hitting shots like that. And that dude just does circus stuff all the time. All right, I want to switch reels. Favorite female athlete? I don't care if it's high school, college, professional. Who's your favorite female athlete?
Oh, I don't really watch female sports, but it's like I forget how to say her last name, but I know her first name Sabrina. She plays basketball. I think she just went to the WNBA, I think, but she's like really good. Like she's worked out with like Kobe and his daughter, and yeah, she's pretty good.
You said her first name is Sabrina.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna America. Those of you who are watching this video, you're gonna have to drop in the comment section who this Sabrina, that young Kieon Miller, is talking about. We got to make sure that she knows that he is naming her as his favorite female basketball player. That's what's up.
Her
All right,
last name I-O, and I think her last name's like Ionescu or something like that. I don't know. I think,
as soon
yeah.
as I'm done with this interview, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna find it out. All right. What is the most important book you have read over your young life?
Like probably I've been reading the Mamba Mentality book. That one has like a lot of key. That's what like is pushing me to play to be better at basketball at the moment. I've been reading a lot of that recently.
That's a book about the thoughts from Kobe Bryant, Mamba Mentality. All right, good. You're gonna make me read that. I haven't read that one. I don't think I've ever read a book focused on basketball. And I might read it because you're suggesting it. I've read God knows how many books on football, coaching books, athletes. I mean, I've read so many books about the game football. I don't think I've ever. I don't think any sport, not even baseball, but I'll get Mamba Mentality because I like Kobe. I like Kobe. All right. What is your favorite restaurant meal?
Oh, probably a burger or like pizza. If like we're going out to eat, then yeah.
A burger or pizza? What's your favorite burger joint? What's your favorite pizza spot?
Pizza, I'd have to say Round Table, their barbecue chicken pizza. I really like that one.
Round Table barbecue chicken. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And then burger, I don't really care. Like all burgers are pretty good, so it doesn't matter.
All burgers matter.
Yeah.
All burgers matter. All right. All right. What's your favorite holiday meal?
Ooh, on Thanksgiving sometimes my family and like my cousins, instead of getting turkey, we get like glazed roasted duck, and I really like that.
Glazed roasted duck.
Yeah.
I like duck.
Oh, yeah.
Duck is slamming. A lot of people don't know a lot about the duck, but the duck.
Yeah, it's underrated. It's good.
All right. And you like that for Thanksgiving. Is Thanksgiving your favorite holiday?
No, it'd probably be Christmas, but just for food, it's Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. Your name is Kieon Miller. Kieon. Mm-hmm. What does the name Kieon mean to you?
Oh, it's like unique to me, so it feels like I should like stand out, just be better because of my name. I have to like stand out because most people, not even like some of my family, can spell my name right sometimes. Right. But yeah, it just feels unique, so I have to stand out more.
Oh, I remember when you first started with South San Francisco football, and I put out a bunch of pictures of you, and I spelled your name wrong.
Oh, yeah.
And because I spelled it Keion.
Yeah.
And then I had to go back and delete all those posts and then put them back up spelling your name right. because number one, I believe it's very important to spell people's names right. I think that's just fundamental, right? You gotta, if you're gonna have respect, you gotta at least care about spelling a person's name right. Plus, my assumption is your career is going to be in an amazing career. I'm not a prophet nor the son of a prophet, but I have a lot of beliefs regarding you and this sport of football. And so I'm looking 4 years down the road, and I can't have people spelling it right and they don't have access to these earlier days of it being spelled wrong. So I literally had to go back in and respell them just so that 4 years from now, people can see the beginning stages of your development. Because I really believe that though basketball is your sport, I believe football is coming for basketball. Football is like saying, all right, I know basketball is a sport, but we're going to move basketball to recreation, and football is going to take over. I believe that, if all goes well, you're going to have the ability to make a choice. And so what do you think? What do you think about the thought that your head coach of football believes that in 4 years, you're going to have a choice to choose college education based upon a scholarship for basketball or football? What are your thoughts on that?
It's like if I had to, like, are you asking if I had to choose between like in
No,
4
no, no.
years?
I'm not going to ask you that this early.
Oh,
See, if a recruiter watches this video right now, see, here's why I won't ask that question. Because if I ask you that question right now as a freshman, let's say you say basketball, every football recruiter will not watch. They will like, okay, he's going to do basketball. I'm not worried about it. I know that you're too young to make that decision right now. So I'm not going to ask that decision until we get to your senior year. And at that point, it's not about me asking you which one do you want to pick. It's about, okay, here are some scholarships for football. Here are some scholarships for basketball. It's signing day. Which hat are you choosing for which college you're going to go to? And depending upon what hat you pick, that'll tell us what sport you pick. But for right now, I just want to know, what are your thoughts about the possibility of being in a position where you may have the awesome opportunity of selecting football or basketball as a scholarship to go to college?
well, I'm looking forward to it, and like I just know I have to prepare a lot to do both sports because I know athletically both sports tie together and like physically and mentally, and so I'm just like looking forward to it.
Good stuff. Good stuff. And I think that the young man that I have been around, and I've been around you, summertime, I know we had our Zoom recruit meeting, and then we started cohort conditioning in July. So I've been around you, 6 to 8 months, and I know your work ethic is tough. You're not the typical freshman, nor is your crew of friends who you work out with. They're not the typical freshman class. That's why I have so much hope. I'm like, oh no, we're gonna win games. And these guys here, these guys alone are gonna help win games, just their work ethic. So it's all about having the right coaches in place, putting the right schemes, putting the right people in place to do what they do. You've now been tasked this past week, you were made known what offensive and what defensive positions the coaching staff believe you will be most effective as an athlete to help us win games. Reveal to the people your offensive position, reveal to the people your defensive position.
Offensively, for the early depth chart, I'm placed at number one tight end for the JV team, and then defensively, number one middle linebacker.
Now, do you remember why we said number one at tight end?
Oh, so you can use like basketball lingo. So like run 30 yards and just post up. And
Yeah.
then, yeah.
Very simple stuff. And because you have the athleticism to do that. But what about linebacker position? Mike linebacker. Why did we put you at Mike linebacker? Do you remember?
I think it's because it's like the leader of the defense, and so you have to be smart, but you also have to be strong for that position. So yeah.
And you have to be an awesome communicator. And we see all of these traits in you. And so we believe that you're going to do a phenomenal job. And then plus, athletes around you have got to be able to trust your decisions. So when you say do this or do that, that athlete has to be willing to do that simply because the middle linebacker said do it. And then so we believe that you can put people in positions to make sound decisions and play phenomenally. And none of these decisions have the coaching staff come to based upon seeing you even in pads. It's just observing your mind, observing your temperament, observing your grace, observing the maturity that you've come with, and your attention to details, your desire to see the expectations. The coaches watch everything. I mean, we're going to see the catches, we're going to see the hard yards earned, but in the end, for the athlete, it's the stuff that you don't think we're watching, is the stuff we're zeroing in on, so we would know what to trust moving forward in this sport. What's your favorite song?
Ooh, favorite song? At the moment, it's probably there's a song on YouTube I really like. It's called "Go Stupid 85" by
Go Stupid 85.
yeah,
I
it's like
gotta
a
I gotta go
song.
find out what that is. I don't know that song. I didn't
Oh,
think I would know it, but I'd want to ask it because other people who like that song be like, oh, he like the same jam I like. All right, cool. But coach don't know at all. I don't have a clue. But
mhm.
I'm gonna go find out because I want to be in the know. What are your top 3 songs all time? All time 3 songs. These are the songs that if you only had 3 songs to listen to for the rest of your life, what are those 3 songs?
Definitely Go Stupid 85. The other two probably I like listening to Just the Two of Us by Grover Washington Jr. And then I also like listening.
Grover Washington Jr. Oh, I
Yeah.
like it even more. That's that's probably older than your mom. Grover Washington Jr. Keep
Yeah.
going. What's the third one?
Oh, third one, I probably have to put a rap song there. Probably oh, I can't think of any rap songs right now. But for the moment, probably Sunflower, Post Malone, Sway Lee.
Post Malone with Sunflower. I think I know that.
Yeah.
I've heard that song before. I know
Yeah.
I've heard that song before. If you could visit another country, where would you go?
Uh Another country. Um Probably somewhere in Asia. I like um I like seeing the culture there and the foods. Yeah.
The culture and the foods?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Tell me a little bit about your love for your mom.
Oh,
I know beyond doubt your mom loves you to death. Oh, I know she does. Tell me, tell me your adorations about your mom.
oh, my mom, she's my best friend and like she's always pushing me to be better and she's just always there for me no matter what I do. I know that she loves me and that she'll always help me get me through life and just yeah.
I can do what do you think? How do you think your mom's going to react in the stands in your first football game?
Oh, she's gonna be really loud and probably be like, you better not touch my kid and just yeah.
That's good stuff. Now, my understanding is you have a sister.
Mhm.
Tell me a little bit about your sister.
No, my sister, she's kind of like introverted while I'm extroverted. We're kind of like opposites, kind of. But she's pretty funny at times. Sometimes she can get on my nerves though. But yeah,
Now, is she's an older sister or a younger sister?
older.
Do you have any other siblings?
No.
Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Your mom, I understand, does CrossFit.
Mhm.
Do you do CrossFit with her sometimes?
I used to. I don't. We don't really do it anymore. But I used to. She used to take me to the gym with her and just like make me like punch and like lift some weights.
Oh, we're gonna get you back in the weight room. You can believe that.
So,
The weight room is gonna help you keep from injury in football, but it'll make you stronger than any other basketball player who's not lifting weights. So if you look at, you talked about LeBron James, you talked about Michael Jordan, you talked about Kobe Bryant. Those dudes stayed in the weight room. I mean, they were
mhm.
phenomenal phenomenal basketball players. But until they got into the weight room, they weren't winning at the level that we know them to be winners, especially Michael Jordan. And so, yeah, I look forward to that. So right now we've been in cohort conditioning and all that type of stuff. We're in virtual playbook right now where you're learning. How are you learning the playbook? Are you getting it, or is it difficult? How are you adapting to the educational wing of football?
Everything's kind of straightforward. Like if you know the lingo, then you know most of the plays, and like the lingo isn't that tough to understand.
Good.
So
That's how it's supposed to be. I don't understand coaches who want to make it so difficult. It's like you're making it so difficult so that your opponent doesn't get it, to the point that your kids don't get it. The lingo's got to be clean, but the lingo is it's got to also reflect the next level. And so, like I've told you, we're not teaching you guys high school football. We're teaching you football at the next level, which is college. So that way, when you get to college, you won't be overwhelmed by a lot of stuff. You'll already have a pathway of understanding what's going on, and that's what's up. What does Kieon Miller, how old are you right now?
14.
14. 10 years from now, you'll be 24. What does 24-year-old Kieon look like? What is he doing?
Well, probably doing something athletically, like football or basketball.
Good. What about family?
Family? Oh, if I make it to football, basketball, I'll probably have kids and a wife.
Is that a wife?
Yeah.
Reversed order. Good stuff. Good stuff. What's your favorite TV show?
Oh, I like watching Impractical Jokers from time to time.
Impractical Jokers?
Yeah.
All right. I've seen that come across my TV screen. I never watched it. But when I do these interviews with the players and you guys reveal kind of like some of the things you watch and what you like, I like to go watch it to see what it is that you like too. I'm interested in the things that you're interested in. That's pretty good. What about your favorite movie of all time?
Oh, I just watched it. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I really like watching that movie.
Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's so many Spider-Mans right now. I don't know how many Spider-Mans are out there.
There's a lot.
There's a lot of Spider-Mans out there. When I was growing up as a kid, I used to love watching Spider-Man. I like the theme song. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. You don't know that song. You know this new stuff, I guess, but I know old school Spider-Man. The Spidey senses. Everybody in the hood wanted to, and we didn't even have tall buildings in the hood, but we wanted to be able to zap on the building and swing across the community. We didn't even have buildings like that. It's kind of like people who like the fact that Santa Claus is coming to town, but they don't actually have a chimney. It's like Santa Claus don't visit a park.
Oh, yeah.
Cut it out. All right, Kieon, it's been a real joy, man, having this interview with you. And I know this is the first of many. Let me get your final comment.
Final comment. I'm looking forward to playing football. I'm planning on doing it all 4 years of my high school, alongside basketball and track and field. I'm excited to see where this team goes, and I know that we're just gonna win overall.
That's what's up. That's Kieon Miller. He's our freshman. He's gonna do great. I think you can tell already by the interview, the young man's got a lot of upswing. And that's what we do at South City. We bring young men to the table so that people can see them, hear them, and develop just like them. Thank you, man. God bless you. Tell your mom I said hello.
Thanks, Coach.